on YouTube too.
Yeah, live on YouTube. We did the YouTube thing late comparatively, but I just never would watch a podcast. I always listen.
Do you have
to
the
them,
sound plugged in? Can we hear? I can see the bar moving. All right.
Yep.
I listen to a lot of stuff on YouTube. Like I don't watch. I listen to
but
podcasts.
But you play it through there.
Yeah, exactly. Just do the audio.
So it gives people that want to listen or watch it on YouTube an option that we didn't have before. Oh, cool.
This bag is tiny.
Yeah, really short one.
Dude, it's heavy.
Those are billet mounts, solid billet.
No worries.
Full-blown conversations with myself just like a regular.
It's not a uncommon occurrence here. Don't worry about it.
And if you need to jump up and step out or anything, feel free. We'll just keep yapping.
Thanks. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm probably gonna get a tickle in my throat, and then
It
my
happens.
eyes will, because that always happens to me anyways.
Me too.
I have some drinks.
And I'll probably jump up to take bathroom breaks like 5 times.
Oh, all right.
That just happened when I turned. I was gonna say when I turned 40, but more like for the last 5 years.
I was gonna say. A little more than that, John. I know. So we used to, the guys used to mount them to the ends over here. So there's used to be 3 podcasts on another studio. Now there's 2. The other one, they moved to a remote location. So you just have like, your personality, you put the car on there or whatever. And after a while, the little glue thing, there's just cars everywhere now. They don't stick anymore.
Oh man, they're cute though.
They are.
I'm like toys.
Yeah. Some fidget spinner or something to play with.
Right.
We have a friend who has a 3D printer, and he gives us stuff like this, and it's hard to
Wow.
not like mess with it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's so neat.
He had this one thing. It was like almost like Russian nesting dolls, and it was 3 or 4 sleeves,
Oh, neat.
and there was all these little pins and notches, and you had to like turn each one to get the one to go all the way down, and then turn the next one and do the same thing, and then turn the next one and do the same thing. It's like I can't
Fun.
not play with it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's fun.
But 3D printing's hilarious. It's just all this stuff you can do.
Cool. I've seen some neat stuff.
Yeah.
We get a lot of trinkets around.
Yeah,
Trinkets are fun.
they are.
Okay. Ready for action.
What's up, Rick?
Nikki, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
As ready as you'll ever be, right?
Kind of deaf.
Perfect. All right. Oh, no, I did it again. I didn't switch the board. I thought I did. And now I'm stuck with this.
Even louder than ours.
I'm just going to turn it off. There we go. That'll finish up in a minute, and I can actually start this properly. I've been away for 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
I have an excuse to make mistakes.
We've all been away for 2 weeks.
That's true. Yeah, we had no show last week for the first time in quite a while. I think since like Christmas, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's done.
Okay.
You're on our board now.
Let's find out. Yep.
That's the one.
That's the one. Hello, hello. I'm John Stairs. You're listening to Topics Under the Stairs. As always, I'm joined by Ryan.
Hello there.
Mark's on vacation this week. He is down in beautiful Florida at Disney World with his lovely wife for their anniversary.
Very nice.
Happy anniversary for those two lovebirds.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
We do have a very special guest with us tonight. We have Nikki Johnson with Botanical Drinkable here and we're going to learn all about.
She's hard at work right now.
Yeah, she is building us some botanical cocktails right now, mocktails, if you will, elixirs, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to learn all about it. We're going to learn how she got into it, what the company does and sells and creates, and much more. Probably lots more. Before we get rolling, this episode's brought to you by Revival Motoring and the Revival Motoring Network. Check out revivalmotoring.com for updates on all the shows, us here at Topics Under the Stairs, our friends at Revival Motoring, and the Lucis Fast podcast. You can check out information on all their new episodes on there. There's links to the YouTube channels. Each show has their own respective YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe on those, whatever podcast platform or video platform you use. We greatly appreciate that. If you want to help out a little more, you can go to revivalmotoring.com and hit the web store. There's a bunch of merch on there. If you don't want to buy anything, that's okay. Just share it with a friend. Share a story of what you're listening to, and maybe somebody new will learn about one of the shows. If you listen to all the shows or one of the shows regularly, we have a thing called Bucks for the Boys.
Bucks for the boys!
Bucks for the Boys is the value for value method created by Revival Motoring to keep the lights on here at the studio. All of the stuff does cost money. It costs money to produce the shows and to have this space and to host them on the interwebs. So if you donate to revivalmotoring.com/B4B, Bucks for the Boys, you get entered in a contest monthly, and you can win a prize the first Wednesday of the month. The guys at Revival Motoring pull a winner from the pool of current subscribers, and you can win a goodie bag of all sorts of cool things. Right now, it is a detail kit of all the new Revival Motoring detail products. Besides that, yeah, just share the shows, tell a friend. That's the biggest thing. Leave a review if you can. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave a review. If you do, we'll read it. I don't think we have any new ones. I haven't checked this week, but I doubt it.
Doubtful.
No one does it.
No.
But they should.
Well, it sucks because once you leave a review, you can't leave another one. You should be able to leave more than one review.
That's true. Shoot, unlimited reviews.
That's what I'm saying.
But you could leave comments on YouTube. You could subscribe on YouTube. You can subscribe on Spotify. You can heart it on Spotify.
If your elderly parents have a smartphone, subscribe them. They don't have to go. They don't have to watch.
Yeah, just
Doesn't
subscribe
cost any
them.
money. Just subscribe them. Pump them numbers up.
If you're in a car full of people for a long drive, make them listen to an episode and listen to it on multiple devices at once. You know, whatever you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
It all helps, even if it's scandalous. Even if you don't have the volume up, just play them. Play this episode on 5 phones at once and leave the volume down. I don't care. Maybe it'll help. I don't know how the algorithm works. Do you?
No, that's voodoo, and I don't understand it.
Nobody does. We just don't want to be shadow banned.
I don't even
or
believe
whatever.
the word algorithm is real. Like I don't think it's real.
I don't even know what's real.
No.
I don't know anything.
All I know is when I talk about something, it shows up on my phone, and that scares me.
Yeah, for real. That's shit's so weird.
It's in my head, and I don't know why.
So weird. So you may have noticed we were off last week.
Logo is still up.
I'll fix that because Mark's on vacation. I gotta do
Mark's
job.
usually on top of that. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it. There we go.
So you may have noticed we were off last week. Mark is in Florida. I think they went for like 10 days, or he was leaving like the day we normally record. So it didn't make sense for him to come, and I was leaving. We usually record at between 6 and 7, and I was leaving at 3 a.m. to go to Roots Classic. So it just made sense to skip that week, and here we are. We're back. I guess that's my big callback. I was down at Roots Classic in Wildwood, New Jersey. It was fabulous. The new car performed flawlessly.
There it is.
Did about 750 miles round trip, which is always scary after having a car stripped to a bare shell.
Yeah. I mean, you've done some serious work with it this year.
Yeah, I did Mayday, which was a little less far. This was the biggest drive. I've used it about 3,000 miles.
Did you have any lunch bolts this time around?
No lunch bolts.
all right.
Yeah, the only lunch bolt was the first New Jersey trip a few months ago.
Yeah.
No lunch bolt this time around. And then, in a couple weeks, there's field works on the 14th. I'm going to try to make that. That'll be a game time
2 days
decision.
from now.
Yeah, that'll be a game time decision. That's this weekend. I've got an event this weekend out of town, so it'll be tight. But after that is Northeast Unity. Our friends Nick and Rachel host that in Turner's Falls, Mass. And if you are available that day, it's the 21st, you should definitely go check it out at Northeast Unity on all the socials. You can still pre-register, I think, up until the 18th. So big shouts to them.
I know Blake and the guys are doing another cruise.
Yeah, they got a cruise out there. Yep.
They're going to do their annual pilgrimage.
Yep, it's a good time. So check it out if you're available. Besides that, I don't really have any callbacks. Do you?
I do have a couple of callbacks.
Okay.
One, we dropped Emma off at college.
Oh, nice.
So that was an interesting day. We had the drop-off was fine. We had everything packed. It all fit in my truck except for a couple small things, but Ann was driving anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we took 2 cars up and, got there. She got her ID, got her keys, got all that stuff. She is in a, I don't know if we talked about this before. She ended up in the wellness dorm, which was the specifically no substance or substance-free dorm. I think because she answered the questionnaire about where she wanted to live.
I mean, technically, aren't they all that at college?
No, because if you're 21, you can have alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Most campuses allow it if you're 21. Like if you're 21, your roommate's not.
Yeah.
As long as it's this is their rules.
Yeah.
And every college is different, but if you're
saying, like, I just feel like I did a lot of like hoisting 30 racks.
Yeah,
up
correct.
multiple
I did a lot
floors
of
with the rope.
Runs through the woods with my mountain bike, but that's a different era.
Like,
John,
I don't know what schools it was allowed at
that
because
was
I don't
the early '90s, and we don't talk
remember.
about that anymore. Yeah,
it's not part of my memory of college.
I have other funny stories I'll tell you off air about things like that. But anyway,
yeah.
No, so specifically, if you're 21 and your roommate's not,
Yeah.
if as long as the alcohol's on your side of the room, it's okay. I don't know.
That's
it's
crazy.
a weird setup. But her dorm is categorically
The RA walks into the room
substance-free.
and you just yeet a full glass of vodka soda to your roommate's bed.
Why you have glasses, you idiot. Stop getting glass, get cancer.
Yeah.
Anyway. So consequently the dorm is very small comparatively to the other dorm. So there was only 36 kids, I think, in this whole building.
Okay.
It's a smaller building. It looks like a row of townhouses.
And refresh my memory what school she's at.
Leslie.
Yep.
So it looks like a row of townhouses, but it's 2 entrances, and then you go on each floor has like 6 or 8 rooms and whatever. So we move her in. Everything was cool. Her roommate was moving at the same time with her parents, and that all went fine. It's obviously the small room, so you're kind of like, oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. And I was like bumping into people you've never met before, but
Yeah.
yeah, you got to turn his down.
Okay.
That one. All right.
Yep.
So that all went fine.
Good.
They were like, all right, cool. We're going to go grab a little something to eat. And then Andrew and I were going to drive home. And was going to stay there for another hour or so, help her finish like setting the dorm up, and then come home.
Yep.
So we find a place. A place called Boston Burger Bar.
Sounds
It's
awesome.
in Cambridge. I'll tell you right now, if you can eat there, it's delicious.
Okay.
Fantastic food. So it was a drive. So it was like we drove over there.
Yeah.
But we hopped in Ann's car and we drove over there. We go in, we eat. We're in there 40 minutes maybe. Come out, start walking up the street. All of a sudden, I'm like, we're walking too far. Like, I didn't park this far up the street.
The car got towed.
The fucking car got towed.
Oh, no.
But not before I walked up and down the street 3 or 4 times going, there's absolutely no way the car got towed because A, it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
So parking rules don't apply on Sunday. No meters, none of the bands.
Well, there's no meters, but the places that say no parking still apply.
Everything says no parking except Sundays.
Oh, okay.
On the sign,
Yeah.
right? And I've been parking in Boston for 30 plus years.
You've never been towed.
Not once. I've parked in some sketchy ass places.
Yeah. I mean, school load-in days, though, they are on high alert.
We weren't anywhere near the school. We were on the other side of Cambridge.
Okay.
So, whatever. It turns out, as we're walking up and out, we realized there's a big moving van, like a giant moving van,
Yep.
in the 2 spots where I was and whoever was parked in front of me was.
So they called.
I'll tell you right now, I had a bit of a moment. I had to walk away. And had to walk away. Like, there was I don't want to call her elderly because she wasn't elderly. She was older.
Yeah.
She was perfectly in her faculties, and she did it on purpose because she seemed very spiteful.
Yeah.
She had a moving permit that she sleeved over a parking meter.
Yeah.
After we parked, and then had both cars towed.
That sucks.
Yeah, I was like, that was not there at all.
That's shitty.
When I pulled in. So that was our experience. And then she was trying to be nice and talk to Emma. She's like, well, I'm trying to move in. Emma's like, yes, so am I.
Yeah, so am I.
Anyway, so that was our moving experience. The move-in was fine. The peripheral wasn't as much fun, but
What a pain in the ass.
yeah. And then so now, thankfully, Anne's got the ticket on with the Find My Car app because there's no signs telling me what car. What
Yeah,
place
you
to
don't even
get.
know where it got towed.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of funny. So she ordered.
Luckily, you had another car up there.
Yeah, but the car was.
Yeah, but there's Uber.
It was
at
a
least.
48-minute walk.
Uber.
So but we don't have Uber. So Anne had to download Uber.
Well, yeah.
Then had to figure it out how to order an Uber.
Your college-age daughter better learn how to use Uber real quick.
I know. So whatever.
She's
so
gonna fucking live on that thing.
We got the Uber. Well, no, she got the train card. She's been already using the train, so
Yeah.
she's getting there. So whatever. We get a ride over to the thing, and then as we're getting out of the car, now I am not in a great mood right now.
Yeah.
We're getting out of the car at this like tow yard, which is the office is about a 6 foot by 6 foot box.
Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, we're not open
The
on
door-
Sundays.
The door is open, the gate is open, and as Anne's getting out of the car, she goes, "Wait, what if they're not open?" And I could see the kid walking. The tow truck driver was walking down the yard. And
Yeah.
there was definitely somebody in the office, and I just went, "The car is here. The gate is open, and I have the key. It's leaving one way or another.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
not give one iota of crap
Yeah.
how we get it out of here." Oh yeah,
So you got it out.
we did get it out
Good.
at a cost
Yep.
and a ticket.
Ugh.
All for
Awful.
parking. All for parking legally.
That's bull crap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that
not a good
sucks.
day. Anyway, but she's been having a good time up there. She's been up there like almost 2 weeks now.
Good.
But yeah, that was our big callback.
Nice.
It's weird not having her at home.
Yeah. Yep.
Although she did her own thing for the last couple of years between work and school and whatever, and she kind of pop in and out when she needed to, but
Yeah.
she still popped in and out.
Still
you
a
know?
big change.
Yeah, it is
Yep.
kind of weird.
That's like happening to all my friends right now. They're all like starting to become empty nesters.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
We still have one at home. He's in 10th grade. So we've still got a couple more years before we're
Yeah,
complete empty
right.
nesters.
Yeah.
But yeah, he
And be careful what you wish for. Maybe he'll just live in your basement until he's 50.
oh, they're all gonna live in the basement. You trying to buy a house right now? You
Yeah,
kidding me?
right?
No, Ann and I got to move into the in-law apartment, and the kids can have. the
Yeah,
house.
exactly. They could just have the house.
Uh,
I got a couple news things.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wrong one. That's the right one. Mark's not here, and I'm just
I
a
know.
disaster.
You're all over the place tonight.
Take a week off. I don't even know what buttons are what.
Breaking news.
Man arrested for living in a crawl space of a condo. This is like my biggest fear
This
ever.
is like the people in the news, the people in the attics, the people everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. It's so weird. Like every time I'm in an Airbnb or something, I always wonder, like, what if there's a person behind this locked door? Maybe there's like a murderer that lives in the basement and they just put a lock on the door. I don't know. And then I watch a movie.
Well, don't watch the movies.
Yeah,
That's
I
no
watched.
good.
Oh shit, what the hell is it called? The guy. So I'll go the roundabout way. Dylan, that was on the show a few weeks ago, said you got to watch Weapons. It was great. Cassie and I went to go see Weapons. It was great. But the guy that created Weapons created this other movie that is on Netflix. I have the internet. I'll find out what it is right now.
It's almost as if you have all
Weapons,
the information at your fingertips.
Director, other movie. That should work. But anyway, the premise of the movie, The Barbarian, that's what it's called, Barbarian.
Okay.
So the premise of the movie, which you would learn from the previews, I'm not doing any spoilers here. This woman shows up to her Airbnb. She's going to a job interview out of state. No key in the key box. It's a guy in the house. And he's like, I rented this on Vrbo. And she's like, I rented this on Airbnb. And they show each other the thing.
You sure you were watching Hallmark? Because a lot of Hallmark
No,
movies start this way.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like it. Well, anyway, they end up getting along fine. And she comes in the house and they're trying to find a hotel and figure out what's going on. And, well, let's just say something was in the basement.
Yep.
Yeah, like the creepy basement. There's always something going on. But yeah, so this guy was just living in a crawl space of a condo with like lights and a TV, like just under this family. And it's like not even a basement. It's just a crawl
So
space under their
sketchy.
house.
So sketchy.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's so weird. And
Oh,
then it's like,
God.
I was so intrigued by like that story about the guy living. Did you hear about the guy that was living in the Providence Place Mall years ago? He was just like,
No.
there was like a storage closet in a concrete column in the Providence Place Mall. And he was living in there. And he ended up having like
But for like years, like 3
yeah.
years.
And he ended up having like a lavish party
That's
there.
the one they made the movie about, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then there was like a guy, another story we read on the show a while about a guy living in a supermarket sign. All this shit's so crazy to me.
Oh, I've seen something about that.
Yeah, the sign guy was interesting. But yeah, so a man in Oregon was arrested for
Real
living in a
estate's
crawl
getting tough
space
these
under
days,
a condominium.
yeah.
Condominium. He was 40 years old. He had lights, television, chargers. There was signs of forced entry on all of the crawl space stores. So this is just the one he happened to get in.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some
Where
pictures.
did this happen?
Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah, there was meth involved. They did find
There's
meth.
always meth involved.
They did find meth in there, but
That's
his
a decent sized space right there.
that was his little meth den with his
That's
TV.
bigger than my first
and-
house.
Yeah. I mean, in this economy, how can you
I know.
afford
That's what I'm saying.
not to live in a crawl
He's got-
space?
He's got 4,000 square feet of wide open space.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know that if you were looking at an apartment description, they would call this open concept now.
Yeah, correct. Post and beam
Yeah.
construction.
Yeah, post and beam open concept. That's what you want.
That's
actually.
what you pay more for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, big shouts to that guy living for free for a while.
Do we want a telemarketer on the podcast? Because I can answer this phone call.
Oh yeah, do it.
That's right.
Mark Zuckerberg is suing Mark Zuckerberg.
Sweet.
There's an attorney.
This sounds like a billionaire
Yeah.
thing to save some taxes.
Yeah,
is all.
there's an attorney from Indiana who keeps getting his page on Facebook zucked, because they think
It's
Meta is thinking that he's trying to impersonate Mark Zuckerberg,
okay.
but he was actually practicing law when Meta's Mark Zuckerberg was 3 years old.
Yeah.
So not only is his page getting closed and canceled because they think he's a fake, he's paid like $4,000. Oh no, let me rephrase that. $11,000 to advertise on Meta to be like a preferred view page when people search like bankruptcy attorney.
Yep.
So he's paid $11,000 and had his page deleted numerous times. So now he's suing Mark Zuckerberg. So the filings actually say bankruptcy law office of
The
Mark
Mark Zuck-
Zuckerberg
yeah.
is suing Mark Zuckerberg, which is
That's amazing.
fantastic. So that I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, that movie Weapons was super good. I think it actually just hit maybe like Prime and stuff. You have to pay to watch it still. It's not free, but it's a really, really good movie. I would say
Is it a horror movie? Or?
I'd call it more of a thriller.
All right.
Dylan told me it was like one of the best movies he's seen in a long time. And I think I would agree with that. I went into it with high hopes because so many people told me like it's the best movie ever. I think it's probably the best new movie I've seen, I'll say, in years.
All right.
So definitely worth a watch if you're into that sort of thing. And it wasn't like jump scare horror movie at all. It's more like a thriller. It was good.
I'll take a thriller. I'm not a big horror guy.
Yeah. There's like a little bit of like supernatural-y stuff going on in
That's
it, but
fine.
it's not like a horror. I don't think it would
Yeah.
bother you. It's not like a horror movie.
I got one.
Yeah.
So remember how Matt Rife bought the Conjuring house?
Yeah, now it's going up for auction on Halloween.
Yep.
I'm sorry, the what house?
The Conjuring house, the house the
Oh.
movie was based on.
Yeah.
In Barterville.
Wow.
Yeah, fun fact, if you're a listener to the show and you are a new listener, we actually had Andrea Perrin in studio on the show. She, if you watch the first Conjuring, is the eldest child of the family that grew up in the house, and she wrote the book, House of Darkness, House of Light, I believe is the
I
name of
believe
it.
So, and that's the
That
what
is-
the movie's based on.
What the movie The Conjuring is based on.
And then we've also had some people in that have worked in and around that.
Yep. Yeah, Cody and Satori.
Cody and Story.
From the History Channel paranormal shows. They have an event coming up actually in Middleborough, Massachusetts at the Alley Theater on October 25th. You can visit the Alley Theater social media pages for ticket info. They will be doing another event there. I went to the one last year and it was awesome.
What kind of event is it?
So last year they have a museum of paranormal
Oddities. and-
objects.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, like haunted items. I I think this year it's a little bit different. I can pull up the flyer and
So
find
it's like
the
a
details.
traveling show of their artifacts. and all
Exactly.
the- Oh wow.
Yep. So that's what
Okay.
that's what the one they did last year was. This one I think is slightly different format, but I'll pull it up because I would love to give them a plug. They were gracious enough to join us on the show, and we love the Alley Theater as well. So let's see here. I will find it. But yeah, Cody and Story were awesome, but yeah, I was surprised to hear that the house is for sale. That's kind of weird. Like, why would he buy it?
Well, because it was funny because when someone told me, it was actually today someone told me, and I said, well, yeah, no, I know the guy, the comedian that just moved around and bought it. Like, no, he's selling it. But,
Yeah,
all right.
bought it, but now he's selling it. So here is the event. Forever Haunted, a live encounter with haunted objects through the year. So yes, this is the same haunted objects format. They just have this third guy that I don't know who it is.
Middleborough too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's at the Alley Theater in Middleborough. You can
Haunted
hit up
Collector, maybe that might be him.
maybe yeah.
they're
You
going
can
through
you
the
can go
things.
to paranormalcouple.com for Cody and Story's website. But if you just go look up the Alley Theater in Middleborough, you'll be able to find the info to buy the tickets on there as well. So check that out.
Maybe they're gonna turn the house into an Airbnb or like a B&B. Like I heard
Well,
that-
that's
I
what
don't know if they can.
That's what I thought Matt Rife was going to do, but now it's going to auction. So I
I-
don't
Did
know.
that with Lizzie Borden's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. We actually had our friend Elena, who works as a tour guide there, on the podcast as well.
I've met her.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's super great.
Yep.
She was she was at the door the other day at the show.
Oh yeah. You went to go to
The
see
Miles Between and all the boys. Yeah.
Yep. Looks like we're gonna have lots of overlapping
Yeah, yeah,
connections, Nikki.
I think so.
So yeah, definitely check that out too. Go see Elena at the Lizzie Borden house. But that's all I got.
That's all I got.
So yeah, that whole thing with that house though, back before I forget my train of thought here. So yeah, Matt Rife bought the house with somebody else, another investor.
Yeah, I was like a partner or whatever.
And then they also bought the rights to the Warrens Haunted Museum collection.
Okay.
With Ed and Lorraine Warren, the paranormal investigators. They bought the rights to that collection for 5 years.
Okay.
So what I assumed, which I assume other people thought too, they were going to take that collection of stuff and put it in the Conjuring house and make it some sort of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the town, it's a very small town in Rhode
It's hard
Island.
to work with.
I know the last owner kind of screwed stuff up with it legally, and the town's kind of been up their ass about it. So
They may have got in there and be like, "This isn't worth it," and cut bait.
yeah, I mean, it's a wicked old house. It's probably like a major liability having the general public going through it. I'm sure it doesn't have safety stuff
I was
to
gonna
be
say, if you open up the public,
public
like
building.
that, you're gonna have to fire protection everywhere, and they're
Yeah.
gonna let you in. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with it, I suppose. That's all I got.
Seems.
So on to our main topic. Like I said, we have Nikki Johnson with Botanical Drinkable with us.
Thank you. So grateful to be here.
Welcome.
So Nikki, tell us exactly what Botanical Drinkable is and how it started. I guess we'll start with the origin story.
Yeah, Botanical Drinkable is my answer to sugary, gross drinks that just have no value. I just decided to, I was interested in medicinal plants, and then I wanted to incorporate that into drinks because I've been a craft cocktail bartender for about 10 years.
Oh wow, okay.
And off and on, and I was like, oh well, like let's make this stuff taste good and have a medicinal benefit too, and
Not just be like sugar water.
exactly.
So you're getting rid of the
And
grenadine and the simple syrup and replacing it with something different.
yeah, I mean, it's everything. Grenadine is that's derived from pomegranate, so it is all the same thing. But you don't need that like red dye. You can use like hibiscus if you want, or butterfly pea flower to get color. So I kind of just started making these like elixirs that were made of uncommon ingredients like magnolia and mugwort and hawthorn berry, and people were kind of intrigued, I'd say.
I feel like
And-
I'm entering an episode of Harry Potter or
Right,
something.
right.
Right, exactly.
Asking,
Mugwort.
can I drink this? Like for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, mugwort is like the one that
Yeah.
people are like, "What? I need to drink that." It has what the hell is mugwort?
Yeah. It's a funny name. I like it.
I have some stuff for you guys to try. So
Cool.
Absolutely.
I'll pass those around.
Sweet.
So this one's called Corpse Reviver.
Cool.
Here you
Oh,
go.
John likes that name.
So this
Yeah.
is refreshing.
All
I
right.
need my corpse revived.
These are just I have some
Oh, branded
That's one of
cups
my-
too.
I
This
know.
is lovely.
Very
yeah,
cool.
yeah, compostable.
Yeah, and compostable.
I pay a lot of money for my logo on compostable cups.
Yeah,
so
that's
thanks
worth
for,
it.
Thanks for acknowledging it.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
mean
that
that's
is
just
lovely.
that's just one of my drinks. It's made with clove,
Mm-hmm.
white cranberry juice,
Mm-hmm.
citrus, and sage. And
I love sage.
Yeah, and so yeah, I'm glad you can enjoy that. Just to give you an idea of like what it tastes like. I mean, it tastes good. That's
Yeah.
the thing. The number one thing.
In the first sip, you want to say ginger ale, but then it's not ginger ale at all. 'Cause
Yeah.
It doesn't have the bite, doesn't
No.
have that. It's like all different flavors. But like,
There's
the
no
initial-
ginger in there.
No, exactly. But like that first taste to compare it to a regular drink, like,
Yeah, you're like, what
Yeah.
the heck is it,
Yep.
right? Yeah,
It's so different. There's nothing like it.
yeah,
yeah, it is. It is very
like a-
unique. I've found this
a
whole thing.
cinnamony aftertaste.
That's the
But
sage,
it-
probably, right?
But it doesn't
The
burn.
clove.
Oh, the clove,
It's the
yeah.
Clove,
clove.
like, it doesn't burn like cinnamon does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That reminds, now that you say clove, it reminds me of those Dejarum black cigarettes I used to
yeah.
smoke when I
Oh,
was like
sweet Jesus.
15.
Oh, those were awesome.
Yeah, they're
I
so
love
good.
those.
And they looked cool, too, because they
Oh,
were
yeah,
black.
They were definitely cool ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, Ryan, we were cool. We
Oh, I
smoked
know.
black cigarettes.
Good for
Clove
you.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just started this. Well, I mean, the actual origin story is that I did that work as a craft cocktail bartender, and then I went to work at a dispensary, and I worked in the laboratory there and was learning how to do the drinks and everything. And I kind of proposed an idea, like I'd love to do these drinks with, real food ingredients, because at the time, the place I was working at, everything was like flavor, like artificial flavor from some lab in New Jersey, and then like red number 17 and blue number 2.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
just basically like a
gross.
Monster Energy drink with weed in it, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's sad too, because at that dispensary, it's like people with cancer are buying these products, and you're like loading them with just chemicals.
Yeah.
You're kind of re-upping,
Right?
Yeah.
And that was the impetus to make me like kind of turn to the natural stuff, because I was like, why do we have to use all this gross stuff? And so I got the knowledge that I needed as far as like how cannabis goes into a drink and like how that all works.
Yeah.
And so that was very helpful. I learned a lot, and I ended up leaving there, and because they didn't want to do my thing, they were like, "Nah, let's just stick with all the gross dyes and chemicals."
Yeah.
And I left, and I was like, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah.
Right. And although it's really tough, in my opinion, to get started in the cannabis industry, I mean, it takes a lot of money. So I was like, I can't do that. But what I can do right now is build a catering business and build my brand, which is what I did with the Botanical Drinkable for the first 3 years. I've been doing catering jobs, teaching mocktail workshops, and doing market pop-ups where I sell bottles of it or sell it by the cup. So I've been doing that for a few years, and now I'm just getting into like a new phase of things where I have a cannabis-infused drink that's 3 actually, that are coming out at Suncrafted Dispensary in Middleborough.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
So the stuff you're selling now, like the stuff we're trying now, is not cannabis infused.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, these are zero proof.
Yeah,
or
zero proof
Yeah.
mocktails. They are quite delicious, and I guess the idea is, if a consumer bought a bottle of this from you, they could infuse it with whatever they wanted to.
That's exactly what a drinkable is.
Yeah.
Like, the idea is these are mixers, the way I sell them.
Yeah.
They're slightly concentrated, so you can mix them with spirits if you want to do like gin, vodka, tequila, rum.
Yeah, I thought gin would be lovely with this
Oh,
as soon as
Yeah,
I
that's.
tasted it.
I was gonna say gin probably pretty good with this one.
It'd be great with that. Yeah. And so that's the whole idea. Drinkable is kind of like have it your way. And in the beginning, people were mixing it with like cannabis seltzer, even, which made me so happy to
Yeah.
see it was kind of being used the way I wanted it to be. And so a lot of people do buy them as cocktail mixers,
Yeah.
for sure. But then I do have a lot of people that buy them just as zero proof elixir special treats for themselves, because there's like a growing trend of people drinking less or
Yeah.
not drinking at all.
Yeah, I feel like it's more common than ever, and I think that it's great that there's stuff like this for people who want something other than a soda that don't drink. You know, it's like if you don't drink and you go to a bar, it's like, okay, well, I don't want a fake beer and I don't want seltzer water. It's like that more things like this should
This
exist.
doesn't have the seltzer.
Yeah,
obviously, like,
that's the thing. It's like,
burn like a
I
soda
like
would.
seltzer,
Yeah.
but a lot of people don't, and I feel like my friends that don't like seltzer would like this.
Mhm.
My friend Sarah gave the funniest analogy for seltzer that has stuck with me. That is great.
Anthony Sarah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She said it tastes like drinking TV static, which is hilarious to me. And I see it. Like, I get it. I love seltzer,
she's
and
not
I
wrong.
get it.
It's just kind of a like white noise for your throat.
Yeah, but it's delicious. But yeah, it's like, oh no, I get it. As someone that doesn't like seltzer, it makes sense to describe it that way. So yeah, so that's the idea, is that it could be mixed with liquor, it could be mixed with a cannabis product, but the base of it is very drinkable on its own. So do these have like a soda water or anything with them, or is this just okay?
Those have club soda.
Okay,
mixed
cool.
with them.
It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
some of them are like good. Just throw it on some ice and just let it chill for a few minutes and just take a sip. It's nice. It's also fun. I was gonna say, for people that are not drinking alcohol anymore, but maybe were fans of delicious cocktails.
Yeah.
These are fun because you can like put them in your tins and shake them.
Yeah.
Too, like shake it with ice. Like you can treat it like it's a cocktail, and just it's like an elevated experience.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just, a club soda with lime in it or something.
You know what's funny,
a
too? It's
step
also
up from
about
that.
like perception, right? So like you gave me this in a little glass.
Yeah,
or a
like
little-
you could
you know,
tell me
little
that this
cup.
had gin in it, and you would feel
Not even
that,
that,
it
but
would,
like
yeah.
if you gave me it in a cup
Yeah.
this big, it would already be gone.
Mhm.
But you put it in a little glass like that, and I'm only going to take a little sip at a time. So it's like almost like it's like a weird
It's-
subconscious thing,
Yeah,
I feel like
it's a
I'm
good thing
drinking-
that this one doesn't have
drinking
gin
like
in
a
it because
whiskey or
it's way
something.
too
Yeah, I
delicious.
know. We'd be asleep before the podcast was over.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's I'm excited about these new drinks that are coming out at Suncrafted.
Yeah.
because they taste so good, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna control myself from chugging them.
So are you bottling them or canning them?
Yeah,
or
they're
how?
in bottles.
Yep.
They're in resealable bottles. So
Nice.
it's gonna be an 8-ounce bottle with 100 grams
Okay.
of THC
Okay.
milligrams.
So
Milligrams,
Yeah,
right?
milligrams.
Yeah.
You aren't used
Sorry.
to that.
So
What
so
is
for
that?
so
What does
I-
that
yeah.
mean?
So basically, what I know
Getting
is
you
that
high as F.
I know that my wife.
So you should mix it with something. Is what we mix it with one of these.
I
Yeah,
know
okay.
that I know that my wife will take 5 milligram gummies sometimes, and that's like a pretty mellow one.
Okay.
So 100 is a lot of those.
Okay.
is.
So these aren't for shotgunning, is what we're saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's the entire bottle. So it's gonna
Yeah.
be measured by the capful as 5 milligrams. So
Okay, cool.
So if you just wanted to have 5 milligrams, you could just have a little tiny bit over some ice.
So that would be the idea, is that you could put it over.
It's like
Yeah.
a little kid's
Yeah.
teapot.
Could you put it? And now, is it? Is it a more concentrated flavor? So like, if somebody wanted to put a few capfuls in a club soda, they could.
Yeah.
So it's not like it doesn't have to be drank straight necessarily.
No, it's not made to be drunk straight, but I know people are going to do that anyways because people will do whatever
Yeah.
they want.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it is meant to be. It does say mixer on the bottle,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like
That's super cool.
yeah,
So when's that coming out?
tastes great. That should be hitting the shelf in 2 weeks.
So this is
yeah.
great timing then.
Yeah, this is great timing.
So Suncrafted is a pretty large facility in Middleborough. They've been open like 5 years now,
Sounds
roughly.
about right.
I remember they did. I met one of them at one of the Sip and Stroll events actually when they first opened. So check out Suncrafted. That's on. Is it 28 or 18 in Middleborough? Is it 28? I think. I don't know. It's in South Middleborough, Wareham Street.
Road.
Yeah, Wareham Street. Yep,
Yeah.
South Middleborough, Suncrafted.
Suncraft is great. They actually use the sun to grow their plants, which I just adore.
That's pretty awesome.
And
yeah,
actually,
it's not in some basement with a bunch of fake lights.
yeah, literally. And also, they aligned great with my brand because they use real food products in their the stuff that they make, like in their kitchen and everything.
They have edibles and stuff they make there
and
as well.
they use like real cranberries and
Oh, that's cool.
stuff like that, which is cool. yeah.
Local favorite, Middleborough's cranberry country.
Sure is.
That's fair.
Good for a sec. I'll be right back.
Okay, so is there like a flavor involved with this, or is it just a straight, call it addition to a mixer?
Yeah. The cannabis
actual,
ones, or there's 3 flavors coming out.
Okay.
The first one is Chronic Tonic,
Okay.
and it's like a classic botanical tonic, which means like if you were into craft cocktails and you were like, oh, I'll have one of those botanical gin and tonics.
Yep.
It's
was like juniperish.
Yeah, it's made with cinchona bark, which is what they use to make tonic water.
Okay.
It's just not stripped of color or flavor the way we're used to tonic water. It doesn't. It tastes way better.
Okay.
And it's made with that lavender, rose, cardamom, and a little bit of star anise, just a tiny bit.
Okay.
So it has this yummy botanical tonic flavor. So it's kind of dry.
Okay.
But it's delicious. I also have one called Strawberry Full Moon. It's made with strawberries, hibiscus, and damiana, which is like this witchy herb that has a floral flavor to it.
Okay.
Delicious. And then the other one is Time Transfusion, spelled THYME,
Okay.
like the herb. And that's based on a popular golfer's cocktail called the Transfusion. So it's the Transfusion, which is grape and ginger, normally with vodka.
Okay.
But this is grape and ginger and the herb thyme. So it's a really fun mixer. But those are the 3 flavors coming out for Suncrafted. As far as the other drinkables that I make, there's probably about 30 different recipes I have for different blends. And that's just kind of like whatever comes out. Sometimes I'll be catering for a specific event, or there's a host that's, it's their party, and I'll talk to them and say, like, what flavor profiles do you like? What kind of fruit do you like? Do you like spicy? Do you like, this or that? And just talk with them and kind of figure out what they like. But I also use herbal tarot card decks. And
Well, I saw the cards, so I was wondering. Well, we're going to get to that at some point.
yeah. So I use cards too sometimes as a starting point.
Okay.
Just
to
see
give
what
you like
comes
a
out.
base profile for flavor or something.
Yeah, and sometimes it really works out cool.
So
What's
when
funny,
you
my,
do like,
But just before she runs away, because
Yeah.
she was mentioning the strawberry, it was just strawberry
Oh,
moon,
yeah, Strawberry Full Moon.
full moon. So a friend of my brother-in-law's sister owns a store called Strawberry Moon.
Wow.
It's
that's
in,
cool.
It's in Fairhaven. It's in
I love Fairhaven.
Dartmouth.
it's a cool little
I
town.
think they have a 3rd location as well. But
Shout out. I want to go to
I was
Strawberry
saying,
Moon.
yeah. So she sells crystals and all the stuff that would align. And I would be wondering if you had some kind of like
Oh, yeah.
hook it up. I mean, that's kind
I
of
know.
a
I
funny.
should bring her a bottle of Strawberry Full Moon.
Yeah.
So Strawberry Full Moon is a blend that I actually created for a Coven of Witches. They had a Strawberry Full Moon garden party. And they
cool.
hired me to create a drink for their party, and I created it, and it became Strawberry Full Moon.
Oh, that's funny.
And it was really cool. So it's delicious. People love it.
I like anything strawberry.
So with these, like this one was Corpse Reviver, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how much do you produce when you like bottle something like this? Like, are you doing a batch of 20 bottles or 50 bottles? Like, how do you
Yeah.
usually make it?
Yeah. In this case, I had a pop-up market where I was selling bottles, and I was also selling it by the cup.
Okay.
So I made a lot. I probably made, like 6 liters.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
of
So
each
you do this
blend.
in your own kitchen, or is it you have a facility?
I have a facility I do it in, commercial kitchen at Honey Baby, which is a cocktail lounge in Plymouth.
All right.
Yep.
I work there on Tuesday nights,
Nice.
and normally on Tuesday nights. Yeah. Oh yeah, this isn't a Tuesday.
Yeah.
But anyways, I use their kitchen.
Perfect.
And Mike, and also the Tasty. I work at the Tasty as well.
Oh,
Which
nice.
is across the street, so I can use that kitchen. And
Yep.
you guys know Mike Wisdom used to chef at the
Oh,
Tasty.
yeah.
It's
Yep.
still my favorite restaurant. It's so freaking
I haven't
good.
eaten there yet.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
I went to go one time and it didn't pan out, and I just haven't been back. I got to try to go again. I had one of the dogs with me, and I wanted to sit outside, but it was like, nope, no dogs ever, outside or inside.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
Yep. So I got to go back. But it's tough because then across the street, there's so many good restaurants right there,
Yeah, there are.
endless options. And then
The Edge Pizza.
the Edge Pizza's right there.
Shout out Mike Wisdom.
Yeah, shout out
get
Mike
there.
Wisdom. Jordan's right across the street with Speedwell. It's like so many good restaurants right there.
Andrew wants to go there so bad. I just gotta
To the
find-
Edge?
Yeah, I gotta get him down there.
Yeah, Cassie and I went like 2-3 weeks ago. I was so mad I missed the street corn special. I was so pumped to try that. Oh, well, next time. He'll do it again.
Yeah.
And it was spelled corn, Korn, which is
love
the
it.
best.
I love it. Dude, they're having such a resurgence right now.
Yep.
They're on tour. Everyone's like talking about them. They got the documentary supposed to come out next year.
Yeah. What a time to be alive.
I know, right?
But yeah, so that's really exciting news. You can check out the THC infused drinks at Suncrafted. Do you have any events coming up for your non-infused beverages?
I do. Yes, I'm actually doing a harvest festival. It's at I want to say Betterman Farm, or it's called Once Upon a Time. THYME, like Once Upon a Time.
I love this
farm.
time. I love always using time as like a.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
it's an easy one. And Once Upon a Time is a farm, and there's going to be a festival there.
Is it Warwick?
No, it's in Plimpton, Mass.
Oh, Plimpton. Yep.
Yeah. And that's going to be fun. We're going to have all kinds of stuff there. And I'm going to be serving some of my spookier blends, like Corpse Reviver.
Corpse Reviver is a good spooky one.
Midnight Divination, which I made for the Coven as well. And not Strawberry Full Moon. Pumpkin Punch, which is, that's it. Detterman Farm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Detterman Farm, Plimpton, Mass. Saturday, September 20th. There you go. Harvest Festival.
From 11 a.m. to 5.
that is next weekend, folks.
Yep. Curated artisan vendors. That is a perfect example of Botanical Drinkable.
Yeah,
It's going to be a great time.
fun. So I'm going to be doing that. And then, let's see. I've got a wedding coming up actually in Middleborough.
Oh, nice.
The next weekend after that.
Yep.
So
I imagine now, like, everyone has like a craft cocktail for the wedding, right? So they all pick like a wedding cocktail that's like the bride and groom drink, and then everyone gets a bunch of those. Like that. That's
is that kind of the idea with that, or is it going to be multiple drinks?
They do that, but I'm definitely different from that. I mean, I can do like a specialty drink, but I do more the blends where it's like we might create I call it a signature drinkable blend.
Yeah.
Which is when I talk to them and we kind of come together. We'll research what herbs would be symbolic for whatever event it's going to be, or like actually I have a drink right here that I wanted you guys to be able to taste.
It's a very beautiful color.
I love how there's a garnish and everything.
That's
I was looking at this flower going,
it's
it might be
drink
edible.
with a green sage leaf on top as the garnish.
We're talking to a mixologist here, so
right. And this one's called Local to Legend, and I actually created this drink for a party that was for a real estate group, and so like I was talking to them and like talking about what herbs and fruit and stuff, and they were talking about how sage is used to clear the energy in new homes, and they use sage a lot.
Yeah,
and
my wife uses sage.
My house has been
quite
saged
often.
once or twice.
Yeah, well,
right.
It needs to be done sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. And pineapple is the international symbol for welcoming, so that's perfect for a new house. So I did sage and pineapple flavor, and the lady who hired me, she wanted it to be purple, and I said okay. So I made it with butterfly.
It's funny because for whatever reason, purple brings my mind somewhere else for flavors, and that wasn't the flavor I was expecting.
Right?
Yeah.
The flavor is delicious. It's just when you purple, it
doesn't taste how it looks.
Like sugary, whatever drink. But no, this is delicious.
So what made it such a vibrant purple?
That's a plant called butterfly pea flower.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the pea family, and it's like a deep blue flower, and when you make tea out of it, it's like this awesome royal blue.
Yeah.
And then when you add any kind of acid to it, like lemon juice or lime juice, and it like starts to change color and it turns purple, and then like eventually it'll turn pink.
Wow.
If you add enough.
Now, when you're doing something like that, does that affect your flavor profile for the drink? Like, does the plant that makes the color change the flavor?
It does a little bit, but it has a very subtle flavor. So this one works. A lot of people use it for food coloring.
Okay.
Natural food coloring.
Yeah, I was thinking like, it has to be purple. Now my whole flavor profile is screwed up.
Right? Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But like that's an example of how I would choose ingredients and how we use sage as it was like symbolic for, energy clearing and all that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
I actually made this blend that I'm super proud of. I made it for the coven. It's the Dirty Hoe Coven. Shout out to the Dirty Hoe Coven.
That's amazing.
HOE.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
a bunch of witchy gardeners.
That's
right?
awesome.
They're the best.
I like it.
They're from all around the world too.
I like it.
Wow.
Yeah. But I made a blend. We had a retreat in the Catskills last autumn, and I went there and made drinks for everybody. And I made one for the Dia de los Muertos dinner that we had, and it was made with marigold, which is like, if you're familiar with Dia de los Muertos, it's like that's like the flower everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was made with like marigold, beet juice, blood orange, and hyssop, which has like spiritual qualities or properties to it. So it came out so good, and it was like it became like
That's
the
awesome.
perfect Day of the Dead drink.
Mm-hmm.
And the
love blood
symbolism
orange.
really like matched up with like the blood orange, what that symbolizes, and like
Yeah.
it's crazy when you look into these things.
I don't know what that last one was, but everything else sounds delicious. I'm sure it's delicious.
Yeah.
But yeah, blood orange is great. Anything with blood orange I like. It's my favorite type of margarita, if a place has it.
It's good.
Yep.
I like a coconut margarita.
Oh, I do too. Anejo has a good coconut
They
margarita.
sure do.
Yep. So how did you get into being a mixologist and making cocktails? What is that, just like, I'm going to just, start doing this for a job, and then you ended up really liking it? Or
Yeah.
as far as like creating drinks and stuff?
I bartended for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I got a job at the Tasty. And then I learned like craft cocktail bartending, making your own syrups, and using like, high-end ingredients and stuff like that.
Kind of a whole different ball game than just regular
It
bartending.
really is. Yeah. And also like the basic mathematical formulas for like making a balanced drink. You know what I mean? Like it kind of comes down to that. And
Yeah, it's like a simple formula, right?
yeah, it is. It's very simple.
Well, it's really funny, the difference between making a cocktail like the way it's supposed to be made, as opposed to like you're at a bar, like a fast moving bar, and they're just pouring liquor in, looking around, like counting
Right.
1, 2, yeah, close enough, and then smash, and send it down the way.
Well,
It's
funny.
a whole different ball game.
Like a craft cocktail is so different. It's like sometimes, I have a hard time with it because I like some, but it's like sometimes like I'll get a drink that I like at some places and I don't like it at other places, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hesitant to order craft cocktails because it's when you don't like it, and it's like, oh, that's an expensive risk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
fair.
they usually aren't like big either. Like you mentioned, like I worked at the American Legion in Duxbury.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's a bunch of pouring.
Yeah, and that's like a heavy pour.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
pour it in, and then you add like the mixer, the soda, whatever, and then you put a big splash on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a member at a vets club where
Yeah,
I play
topper.
shuffleboard,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like, it's like I'll have my 16-ounce glass of rum with a splash of cola, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
But yeah, it's a funny thing, and even like I like old fashions occasionally, but that's one that can change so much. Every place does it a little bit different.
yeah,
Same thing with painkillers. I like a painkiller a lot, but
me too.
if they're not good, they're not good. The one at Brewster Bar.
Brewster Bar, that's
Brewster
it.
Bar
Is
is a
that
great
what
So good.
painkiller.
The Pussers.
Yep.
For Mark's birthday, we
Yep.
stopped there, right? Yeah. That I don't drink liquor. I just drink beer.
Yeah.
But I had a painkiller there.
Yeah,
It
the
was
painkiller is
delicious.
so
Yeah.
good. Yeah, and
Shout
then
out
they
to the Brewster for
Yeah.
the painkillers.
yeah, the painkillers. Then they do like, oh, do you want the bulletproof painkiller? And it was like the super strong Pusser's rum, and I'm like, sure, whatever. And then they give you the mug that has the recipe on it, and they make it in the mug. So I've built mine at home based on that mug recipe,
It's
and it's
an
quite
experience.
good. Yep. Okay, so that makes sense. That's where this whole idea came from. I like it.
Yeah.
So, you got those events coming up. You've got the Sun-crafted drinks coming out. Now that the Sun-crafted drinks are coming out, are you still going to be doing private events, or are you going to shift more into that direction since that was kind of your initial goal?
Well, that's a good question. I really want to put my energy into what's happening with Sun-crafted. So I'm going to do as much as I can for that. Catering could probably, I'll probably be able to do all of it.
Yeah.
I usually have trouble saying no, so I'll probably
And those are planned
do
in advance
everything.
enough, or you could
I'll keep saying
arrange
yes
for
to
it.
everything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something I do like 4 other things for work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, which one can I like? Which one can
Yeah.
get
Yeah, you
lost.
keep busy, it sounds
Yeah,
like.
I do keep really busy.
Yeah.
But the Botanical Drinkable, like that's my baby. That's my number one.
Yep.
You know?
So you got to
So-
do what is right for that first.
Exactly.
That's exciting.
What I'm working on right now is getting my books in order, my bookkeeping, because that is not something
Yeah.
that comes naturally to me.
And that's just a nightmare. It's like you do this because you're passionate about it. Who's passionate about bookkeeping? It's
right.
awful.
I know. Yeah. Well, luckily I found this really nice lady, and she's getting my books together and everything. So
I can see the Vince Vaughn scene. Is like I call them keepers. You just open the thing, it's a bunch of paper
Yeah.
falling down.
Yeah.
and, yeah. So once that stuff is done, I'm planning on applying for loans and like really scaling things up. I mean,
Nice.
I want to get a big space with like more like brewery production equipment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like tanks.
Yep.
Like not
tanks.
huge tanks, but like small.
Yeah, some small
big,
tanks. Do you
big,
want to
small.
have like a customer facing storefront at some point?
I definitely do. Yeah.
Like a tasting room basically.
Exactly. A tasting room and
That would be
a
awesome.
test kitchen too.
Yeah, that'd be very
Right?
cool. Oh yeah, test
And-
kitchen, and you can do like food collabs and all that kind of thing.
That's the idea for sure. There's actually a space I really want in Marshfield
Nice.
that I mean, we'll see. It's like in a flood zone, and it won't be insured for flood, so it's like the total worst spot I could want. But I just want it so bad.
But am I getting cheap?
But if
everything
that's the
on
vision.
risers.
That's the vision. Yep.
Right? So we'll see how that goes.
But that's the idea, though, is get a space that you can do larger batches in. Maybe have a test kitchen, a tasting room. That's really cool.
yeah, absolutely.
And then will that be infused stuff, or are you going to keep that to sun-crafted, or how's that going to work?
I probably will have uninfused.
Yep.
But down the line, I would love to open what they call a public consumption, recreational consumption area
Yeah.
or space.
Do they have that in Mass yet?
Not yet. We've
Yeah.
been waiting for. Well, actually, they might have some. I mean, I know there's something at Suncrafted called the Grove, and it's like a little consumption area. But no, it's not like people can sell product there.
Yeah.
So it is different.
Yeah.
But no, that's not. They've been working on the legislation for that for years. And
Yeah, it'll be interesting to
still-
see how that pans out. I'm surprised it's taken so long with how fast. It just seems like the towns and cities in Mass adopted recreational use so quickly. I'm surprised they didn't come up with a place to partake more quickly.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
bizarre.
I'm not sure what it is, what the holdup is.
Yeah. They're
But
trying to find out how to suck more tax money out
yeah,
of it, I
exactly.
imagine.
Massachusetts sucks though, as far as all the compliance laws and all
Yeah.
that. I had to put the drinkables. I had to put them in these opaque bottles, so they come in like a white plastic bottle because
For the
for the cannabis
cannabis
infused
ones,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's like literally just some stupid compliance rule that you can't have them in a clear bottle.
why?
It's I don't know. It's like the same thing with like you can't use the color green or
That's
I mean,
so
I don't know if
stupid.
that still sticks, but
Yeah.
they've loosened up on a few of those regulations, but there's all kinds of stupid stuff like that in Massachusetts and
That
other
seems
states
like
are much cooler.
They threw
Yeah.
darts at a dartboard like, I
Well,
don't like
that
this.
and
Yeah.
you know the other thing that's always tricky here is the whole it being a commonwealth versus a
Right.
regular state thing. It leaves the individual towns board of healths up to decide so much stuff, whereas other states it's like a statewide legislation. Where in Mass, like people that own food trucks in Mass are screwed because it's like every single city that you want to be in, you have
Yeah,
to have a
you
separate
separate
board of health
permits and all,
license. Yeah,
yeah.
that sucks.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. And they all have different rules. It's bullshit. But they got to make their money.
Screw the Commonwealth.
Yep, exactly. They got to make their money.
Time to throw the tea in the harbor again. Let's go.
All right, I got one last drink for you guys.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
gonna
Sweet. That one looks
pass it
fun.
around.
That one
Yes,
definitely looks
and
fun.
Edible flowers. These are begonias. All
Oh, I love
are edible,
begonias.
as long as they're not treated with chemicals.
Cool.
As long as dogs don't pee on them.
Nice.
So you always gotta watch out.
That
for
makes the difference.
That adds the flavor.
Yeah, that's to the flavor.
I got to finish this one. I need to clear my palate
Yeah.
from this one.
What are you doing, John?
So this one is called Heart Bloom. I created this for a woman who owned a retail store, and she, I actually came up with this using the tarot cards, and I
we need to get to
shuffled.
this. Yeah.
I shuffled and I got this card called Damiana, and I'm like, what the heck is Damiana? So I ordered it and I drank it, and it was phenomenal. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. Here's something I'm going to work with. And so that's a blend of that actually has the cinchona bark in it, like the chronic tonic coming out of Suncrafted. It has cinchona, cardamom, rose. Oh no, I'm sorry, that doesn't have rose. There's some lavender in it, but it has Damiana, which is this floral flower, and it's like used in witchcraft, witch recipes, or I guess rituals.
Witches have a good flavor profile.
They do.
I would say that might be my favorite of the three.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good.
It almost has like, I know it's not vanilla, but it almost has like
I can't place it. It's
it
something
has like
familiar,
a
but I can't.
creamsicle undertone in a way, but it's floral, but it's not too earthy, you know?
Yeah.
That's got to be a slippery
balanced,
slope
right?
because a lot of these ingredients you're using, I imagine, in their raw element, could taste really earthy and very,
they do.
very
They
floral
definitely
green.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
No, they definitely taste gross. I mean, that's why people are surprised when they taste these, because they're like, oh, okay, a mugwort, right?
Yeah.
And then they taste it and they're like, wow, why does this taste good? And I'm
Why
like,
did
because
they name this wart? This is a terrible
Right.
name. Yeah.
mugwort itself is pretty bitter and nasty, but as far as using it in a drink, it's almost like using an Amaro or something bitter like Campari in a cocktail. It's just just got to use the right amount to like kind of add some depth to it, and but balance it off with other yummy ingredients.
Flour's got a bite.
Yeah, those are
You ate
yummy.
the flour?
Yeah, I took a petal of it.
Yeah.
Said it was edible. I got to try
Crunchy
it.
and sour.
Yeah, very sour. I didn't expect the sour. Very sour. And I like sour. It's like a Sour Patch Kid flower. Yeah, that's delicious.
Oh, good.
So can you get bottles of this stuff now anywhere? Like if people reach out to you, can they get it if it's not at an event? Or is this like a pop-up / event only thing?
Yes, no, they can get it from me anytime if they reach out to me.
Excellent.
I'm working on getting it on my website and getting like a shopping cart, but just trying to figure out the delivery methods and stuff like that, because I don't want to do a ton of shipping.
Yeah. Yeah, set it up as like a pickup thing or something.
Yeah, I definitely can do a pickup because I got that location right downtown, which is cool.
Yeah.
But I forgot the question.
Yeah. So basically, if people want to get something now, maybe like some of the not THC infused stuff, they can just is like Instagram the best place to reach out to you?
Yeah, Instagram or an email, or if you go to my website, botanicaldrinkable.com, my phone number's there. You can send me a text message if you want.
Oh, cool.
Or an email. Hit me up on Instagram. Don't hit me up on Facebook, because I have a Facebook, but I don't really use the messenger on it.
So does Topics Under the Stairs. We just don't use it. We use the Instagram.
The interface is like annoying.
It's
on
very
Facebook.
clunky and bad.
Yeah.
But Instagram's great.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful website.
Thank you.
And I love this logo too.
Thank you. Chris Almeida did my website.
Oh, sweet. Very
Thanks.
cool.
I did the logo.
Yeah, the logo's awesome.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. So yeah, check out botanicaldrinkable.com, and it's just at botanicaldrinkable on Instagram.
That's right.
So talk about the tarot thing. Let's see how that works.
Yeah. So I just kind of I'm a tarot card reader. Something I fell into. Like my friend found out I was reading tarot.
Do you do it at bars in Plymouth and stuff?
I do sometimes.
Is it Untold Tarot?
It is.
You read my...
Shut up. That was you?
Wait,
you with the injury from the show?
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Me and my wife.
Pull your arm
Me
out?
and my wife at Second Wind.
And your wife, yep.
Yep.
That's so funny. Because you were like...
As soon as you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you were
I
like...
knew I recognized you.
You were like, did my wife tell you that? And I was like, wow, it really resonated for this guy.
Yep.
That's cool.
Let's hear it. What happened?
Yeah. So it was at Second Wind, and they were doing like a Halloween event with another local podcast, like a Halloween
America's
story.
Hometown Horror.
Hometown Horrors podcast. They were doing a special live event there. So we went, and Nikki was reading tarot there. So Cassie and I both went, and something came up on it.
I remember it. It's from my classic horror oracle deck.
Yeah, it was a really cool deck.
And it was
I probably have the picture of it.
Yeah, and it was dance, because it's a weird. I only use that around Halloween time.
Yeah.
And it's basically like all these horror movies, and then there's like a message for you. And so I asked the universe, what should you fear? And shuffled the deck, and you pulled out the dance card. Oh, that's it. That's holy shit. That's so awesome.
Yep.
Those are a different deck of cards, but from the one with the oracle. Those are the tarot cards I was using. Those are super cool tarot cards.
Yep.
I can't remember what it's called, but
yeah.
the
so
Beauty of Horror Tarot. That's what that is. But yeah, I pulled out the dance card for you, and I said to you, I said, yeah, so watch out when next time you're at the show, doing the pogo.
Yeah.
Don't mess up. Don't get hurt.
Yeah.
And you were like, are you kidding me? And I'm like,
did my wife tell you I got hurt or something? Because that was right after.
Yeah.
That was the year that
you said I'm not going to get hurt in the pit, and you went in the pit.
I was like stage diving at American Nightmare and like basically broke my neck. I was in physical therapy for like 7 months afterwards. So yeah, that was around that time.
That's wild.
That's so funny. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, so I've been a tarot card reader for a while, and
well, here's the next part of the episode: tarot cards.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whole nother trip.
Yeah, right.
It's wild, but I applied it because I wanted to see like what would come out, and sometimes like the cards I use are herbal. Like this one has like chamomile, burdock, rhubarb, like there's cayenne.
So you just pick a card and be like, all right, there's my starting flavor.
Yeah, sometimes I do. Or yeah, I will, and I'll learn about it a lot of times. Like sometimes it'll be stuff that I'm not familiar with. I mean, sometimes it is stuff I'm familiar with, but I try to use less common ingredients. And so I'll pull something and then be like, oh, okay, maybe I'll try something with saffron, and then use saffron to add color or something like that. But it's helpful as like just like a starting point too.
With how you, I'll say use these ingredients, I got to imagine that they all react differently to how you reduce them or how you cook them down. That's got to be really tricky to figure out, like, to get the potency you want out of them. Like some things must be like, do you boil them or do you roast them, or what do you do usually?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like some things are stronger than others.
Yeah,
and that's
like,
what happens.
How do you extract the flavor from these things?
Exactly. Yeah.
Is it like tea?
A lot of it is tea, like boiling to extract it, and juices. It's basically, I describe it as a blend of uncommon teas, handcrafted syrups, and fresh juices.
Okay. So some juice, some stuff is like
you make a syrup out of it if it's like a fruit, or if you want to make the juice, you can from the fruit. But like syrups, but like most of them are teas or syrups.
But it depends on the ingredient. Some things call for different processes.
Yep.
That's cool.
But that's it. Yeah. It's not that. I like to keep it a little mysterious.
Yeah.
So.
Sure. No, that makes sense. So as far as the tarot stuff, when did you get into that?
Oh boy. Well,
you really do a lot of things.
I do a lot of
things.
things.
I feel like you've already named like 8 different restaurants you work at. You do this.
I'm
you
a
do
nanny
tarot
too.
card. Oh, what?
Yeah. I do nanny.
Do you have any days off?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right. No, but I started tarot. I was during COVID. I started like binge watching tarot because I was bored. And
now you're coming into like Halloween season, so I imagine you have a ton of events for that.
I do have a lot. October's my busiest month for sure. But I learned tarot basically from binge watching it on TikTok and YouTube. And then I saw my friend who had this art store in downtown Plymouth. It was called 13 Court. It's closed now. But I walked in there and I told her how I was doing this YouTube channel. I did a YouTube channel that I did tarot on. And she was like, that's cool. You should read here. People are always asking for it. And I was like, no, absolutely not. There's no way I'm going to be like a weird tarot lady.
Yeah.
And then a few months later, I was like, hey,
like,
why don't
I'm
I
the
give
weird
this
tarot
a try?
lady now.
It's been such an amazing experience. Like the people I meet, like I feel like I get to give like good readings. I mean, everyone's like happy, you know, with their readings and it resonates for them. But like in the beginning, I was doing free readings because I'm like, you know, I was just new at it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to charge people. Now I charge people. I do like bachelorette parties and stuff like that. But in the beginning, it was like me doing readings for like 15-year-olds and being like, you know, he's not the focus of your life. You need to respect yourself and like focus on you first. And like I was like, I wish somebody told me this shit. But it was very rewarding.
PSA mom talking than a
Oh,
tarot
it was
reading.
so great.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. I was like, they were like, oh my God, that came out in the cards. And it did, you know?
Yeah. That's
Meanwhile,
so
the
funny.
mom in the background is going, bad boyfriend. You know.
I know. I let everyone know that I'm not a psychic. I just read cards intuitively, but I am definitely like an intuitive person.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like people that have it just know it.
Yeah.
You have to.
It's really weird. I mean, it's magical. It's just like, that's why so many people are like blown away by it because they're not expecting it to like resonate. And there's just no way you could know it or set it up. I mean,
and there's both sides of it. Like some people want it to resonate so bad that they're hunting for things that make sense. Whereas on the other hand, it's like, if you just let it flow, usually like there is something that will.
yeah. Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's all about letting it flow too, though, because I remember I read for this one guy who was like, I'm a scientist and I'm a total skeptic of this. What's this all about? And I was like, oh, well.
Well, this is going to be a great time.
This was, yeah, exactly. It was like it was when I first started reading for people in, for money and stuff. And I was like, oh, well, and I think you need a reading so you can understand what it is. And he was just so closed off. Like, he was just like,
yeah.
I just couldn't. I've got my arms folded.
Yeah.
To the listeners.
It was Mark before he joined the podcast.
Correct. Yeah.
Mark
Yeah.
that's on the show was like not into that stuff at all or like anything like that really. And now he's pretty open-minded.
We've had a lot of people on with a lot of different experiences.
Yeah.
He has definitely opened his mind.
Alien stuff, supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
So he's opened up a bit.
I try not to be too like. I try not to take it too seriously.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, you know, loose guidance, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't base a major life
No.
decision on it or something.
Definitely not. If you do, you've got some problems.
But maybe you've been thinking about something that you were pretty much decided on, and maybe that will help confirm it or something.
Yeah.
You know? You can look at it that way. Do you want to do a reading?
I could do a little mini reading for you guys.
If you want
guys
to.
wanna pull
Only
a
if
few
you.
cards.
Yeah.
I mean, let's clear the energy here. Okay. Give gratitude and respect to spirits of this building, of this space, and of this land, if there are any. Anyways, I'm gonna have you pick 3 cards and think of a question if you can, but you don't have to. You can just, in general, see what the universe has for you.
Have you ever had your cards read, Ryan?
I have not, in fact.
Oh, this is exciting.
Cool. All right, let's see what you got. All right, you have the 8 of Cups, the Chariot, and the 7 of Cups. Ooh, you've got a progression there with the 7 and 8 of Cups.
A lot of cups.
So you've got choices. 7 of Cups is a card of choices.
Okay.
It can also mean illusions, but generally it's like, you know, making choices, and you should know that when you make a choice, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, that's a sign that's the right choice. Anything that kind of has that, don't go with it.
Okay.
But, you know, you can always make a choice, and then you can course correct if it's not if it's not working out right. You've got the 8 of Cups here, which is moving on. It's like you've got 8 cups, which is pretty darn good, but you want to go towards that 9 of Cups, which is like your wish fulfillment. So you've got, see this here with the ship sailing away.
Okay.
They're leaving. They're moving on to go for their wish fulfillment. So it's kind of like a card of moving on. And then you've got the Chariot, which is victory, success, fast-moving energy. It's like using your mind, your intuition to guide you towards success. So I know really nothing about you except that you have like a cool podcast. But, you know, it's just saying that you've got some choices to make moving forward towards what your goal is, and that it looks successful here. And it looks like it might happen quickly, actually.
Okay.
So that's what I got.
There you go.
I don't
Looks
know
like the pineapple under the sea from SpongeBob, that last card.
It does, right?
Yeah, that's cool. I love the art on all the different decks. It's so neat.
Yeah, the art is really cool.
Well, that's exciting, Ryan. That was your first tarot reading.
Yeah, no, I've never done that before.
Yeah, that's cool. I've only had it a couple times. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
We didn't go real deep with that one. Just
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
can
Just
dig
a
a little
base one.
deeper.
Yeah.
We could have clarified each card, but
Yeah.
that would take a while.
No, this was a good example reading and a good dip Brian's toe in there. Yeah. That was great.
Actually, I'm doing a tarot. I might as well plug it. I'm doing
Yeah,
tarot
plug
card
it.
reading at the Edge Pizza.
I saw that, and it is the 24th
That's right.
of September.
Yep.
Is
a
it the
Thursday.
24th?
It's a Thursday.
I was gonna say because it's the Thursday because we can't be there because it's Thursday. So the 24th of September is a Wednesday. The 25th is a Thursday.
Oh, thank you.
And then there's an October date as well, right?
Yes.
I don't remember what that is, but check out the
Yeah.
Botanical Drinkable page. It's a Botanical Drinkable / Untold Tarot collab, right?
Yeah. If you check out the Edge Pizza,
Yeah, or the Edge
the Edge
Pizza. It's
Pizza
on
will
there.
have that. I
Yeah.
know. I do have a lot going on.
Yeah, it's on there too. But yeah, that's going to be cool. 2 chances to partake in that, and you can get some pizza and have your cards read.
You and your wife should come up on the Wednesday and get
Yeah.
your cards read again. I'll bring the horror deck.
So I guess that was my question is so the September one is a Wednesday then, not a Thursday?
I have to look.
Yeah.
I have to look it up.
Okay, because if it's on a Wednesday, I'm in.
Yeah.
If it's on a Thursday, I'm here. So if it's a Wednesday,
Cool.
I'm definitely in. And Cassie will love an excuse to go get pizza again too. So, but yeah, so lots of times that you can go and check out all of Nikki's cool ventures, Botanical Drinkable, tarot cards, get some pizza while you're doing it. This seems like a win-win for everybody.
It's a good time.
Yeah. So the best place to find Botanical Drinkable, once again, is at Botanical Drinkable on Instagram or botanicaldrinkable.com. Keep an eye on the Suncrafted page for release dates on the beverages. You said probably a couple weeks at this point?
Yeah. They should be ready. They should be coming out in October.
October. And when there is information about that, we'll be sure to plug it on the show too, so people know that it is out and available.
And they are delicious.
Yeah, I am excited for people to try those. That's very exciting. I unfortunately have a very stupid job, so I can't. I actually just got pulled for a random on Monday.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was in New Jersey, and I was like, cool, well, I'm on vacation. I'm like, all right, well, just go Tuesday before work. Lovely. Sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yep. But the company's out of Pennsylvania, so they follow stupid Pennsylvania rules. It's a bummer. But I can still drink these delicious elixirs,
Non-infused.
zero
Yeah,
proof elixirs.
That's right.
Yeah, you gotta. I should hook you guys up with some pumpkin punch. I'm like really proud of it. It's a delicious pumpkin.
I love pumpkin.
Drink, except it's very different flavor profile where it doesn't have. You get a lot of that pumpkin spice kind of.
Yeah. Like it's
Or
like
pumpkin pie.
sugary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. It's like light. I use chrysanthemum, which are the mum flowers,
Mm-hmm.
which are everywhere in the fall. That's kind of why I use that for that.
Yeah.
But chrysanthemum, it's like pumpkin and floral with notes of vanilla and citrus. So it's really light and yummy.
That sounds great. No, I like those fall flavors. Doesn't have to be like super sweet pumpkin forward. Like Restoration Coffee does a great fall latte that's just like fall spice flavor. It's not in your face pumpkin.
Nice.
Yep. So, wow, once again, Botanical Drinkable. Thanks again for joining us.
Very good.
Thank
Delicious.
you for having me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that last one was my favorite. That
Yeah,
one,
I'm
I
excited
could
to
definitely
have
drink
that
a
one. I'm
glass of
trying
that.
to clear this
Yeah.
one first.
I know you said you would like to move into a bigger space at some point and get some.
Yeah.
whatever. Do you have any like? I would really love to try this, like the next.
Oh, as far as ingredients?
not even ingredients, but like the next, I guess, big thing. Not that.
Oh
these aren't
yeah,
big things.
production. I want to do like manufacturing of these drinkables, like
Mm-hmm.
it's just non-alcoholic, just regular,
That'd be awesome.
canned beverages, probably.
Yeah, canned, shelf life, like have them in stores around.
Yep.
So that'll be awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the big goals for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working towards it.
Even breweries, you're seeing more and more breweries carrying non-alcoholic beverages called the elixirs. There's what's that? Is it Deadless or something? There's one of them, Deadless elixirs. There's one that Widowmaker sells that it's new and they use the word elixirs, and I wish I could remember the name of
I
it.
gotta look that up.
I'll find it. I'll send it to you.
Widowmaker. Shout out to Widowmaker.
Yeah, big shouts to Widowmaker, the homies.
I read home Tarot there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Nice. Yep. Yeah, they're friends of ours as well. They've been on the show many times.
cool.
This Saturday, actually, if you're listening to this live, Saturday the 13th is their 8-year anniversary party. and you should definitely go.
Did they start on the 13th?
No,
Oh.
it's this whole week is like their anniversary celebration. So they did the dinner Tuesday and then the party Saturday, and there is a Aussie cover band called the Blizzard of Aussie playing, free show. So you can go see the Blizzard of Aussie and try all the delicious anniversary beers.
Very cool. Well, I was going to say, 'cause Saturday's my birthday, so that would have been hilarious.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Born on the same day.
Yeah, I got to work on a bunch of the labels for the anniversary beers, and so thanks those guys for always reaching out for their design needs. And Cassie's favorite beer came out, that double stuffed Oreo.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I can't even
The blueberry Oreo one.
it.
That sounds good.
It's really good. It's a one and done because it's like
Oh, yeah.
heavy, but it's a really good fruited sour.
Oh, nice.
Yep, it's an awesome one. But yeah, thanks again, Nikki, for joining us. That was a lot of fun. I feel like we could do a whole nother episode just on tarot stuff someday.
Right? I'll have to pull all my tarot notes together.
Yeah.
Tell you all the crazy stories.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh my God, I have a really good one, but we'll save it for next time.
All right.
Remind me about the guy with the demon in his house.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Guy with a demon in his house. I know October's a busy month for you, but I feel like we should do a tarot Halloween episode.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure out a date to do it soon. So thanks again, Nikki, for joining us. Check out Botanical Drinkable, and be on the lookout for Botanical Drinkable infused beverages through Suncrafters, and keep an eye for a new Topics Under the Stairs episode about tarot cards. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll see you next week.
Bye.